जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसादि गौर भक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसादि गौर भक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण।
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So today is Monday. It is the 24th of February. It is Govinda Masa or Falguna Masa, Krishna Paksham, and the Ekadashi Tithi. So today is the Vijaya Ekadashi, fasting from grains, beans, and cereals. Okay, so we shall read some details about the Vijaya Ekadashi from ISKCON.com. Okay, so can I request Radha Sevka Mataji is available to read the Ekadasi Vrata story? And Jahna Kanya Mataji is available. Sarani Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, may I read? If nobody's
Yes,
reading.
Mataji, please.
Okay. Yudhishthir Maharaj said, O Lord Sri Krishna, O glorious son of Vasudeva, please be merciful to me and describe the Ekadasi that occurs during the dark fortnight of the month of Falguna, February, March. Lord Sri Krishna replied, O Yudhishthira, O King of Kings, gladly I shall tell you about this great fast known as Vijaya Ekadasi. Whoever observes it certainly achieves success in this life and the next. All the sins of one who fasts on this Ekadasi and hear its sublime glories are eradicated. Narada Muni once asked Lord Brahma, who sits on a lotus flower, about the Vijaya Ekadasi. Sri Narada said, O best of all the demigods, kindly tell me the merit one can achieve by faithfully observing Vijaya Ekadasi. Narada's great father then replied, My dear son, this oldest of fasting days is pure and it nullifies all sins. I have never revealed this to anyone until today, but you can understand beyond any doubt that this Ekadasi bestows the result indicated by its name, Vijaya, meaning victory. When Lord Ram was exiled to the forest for 14 years, he, the goddess Sita, and his divine brother Lakshmana stayed at Panchavati as mendicants. Mother Sita was then kidnapped by the demon Ravan, and Lord Rama seemingly became bewildered like an ordinary man by distress. While searching for his beloved consort, the Lord came upon the uh, dying Jatayu and thereafter killed his enemy Kabanda. The great devotee vulture Jatayu returned to Vaikuntha after telling Ram how his dear Sita had been abdu- abducted by Ravana. Later, Lord Ram and Sugriva, the king of the monkeys, became friends. Together they amassed a grand army of monkeys and bears and sent Hanumanji his minister to Sri Lanka, where he was able to see Janaki, Srimati Sita Devi, in as Asoka Grove garden. He delivers Lord Ram's message and showed the ring, proving his authentically for rendering such great service to the Supreme Lord Sri Ram. With the help of Sugriva, Lord Ram proceeded towards Sri Lanka. Upon arriving at the shore of the ocean with the army of monkeys, he could understand that the water was uncommonly deep and hostile. Thus he said to Lakshmana, O son of Sumitra, how can we earn enough merit to be able to cross this vast ocean? the unfathomable abode of Varuna Deva. I can see no easy way to cross it, teeming as it is with sharks and others ferocious aquatics. Lakshmana replied, O best of all beings, O origin of all the devas, O primal personality, the great sage begged Alpia lives on an island just 4 miles from here. O Raghava, he has seen many Brahma, Brahmas come and go, so aged and wise is he. Let us go to him, take his darshan, uh, audience, and ask his how we can safely reach our goal. So Rama and Lakshmana proceeded to the humble asrama of the incomparable Bhagat Alpaya Muni. Approaching him, the two lords paid their respectful obeisance to him as if he were a second Vishnu. Bhagat Albia could immediately understand, however, that Sri Ram was actually the Supreme Personality of Godhead who, for his own reasons, had appeared on the earth and was an- acting just like a human being. Rama and Albhaya, O best of the human beings, why have you come to my lovely abode? The Lord replied, O great twice born Brahman, I have come here to the ocean shore with my phalanx of monkeys and bears warriors in order to cross the sea and conquer Lanka and its demon horde headed by Ravana. O greatest of sages, please be merciful unto me and please tell me how I can cross the vast ocean. That is why I have come to your ashram today. The sage said, O Lord Sri Ram, I shall tell you of the most exalted of all fasts, observing which you will surely conquer Ravana and be eternally glorified. Kindly now listen with full attention. On the day before Ekadasi, fashion of a water, water pot of gold or silver or even copper, even clay will do if these metals are unavailable. Fill the pot with the pure water and then decorate it nicely with the mango leaves. Cover it and place it near a holy altar upon a mound of 7 grains. The 7 grains are barley, wheat, rice, corn, chickpeas, coconut, and dahi or dal or peas. Now take your morning bath. Decorate this water pot with flower garlands and sandalwood paste. And in the conquet lid atop the pot, place there the barley, pomegranate, and coconut. Now, with great love and devotion, worship the water pot deity from and after offer him incense, sandalwood paste, flower, a ghee lamp, and a plate of a sumptuous sumptuous food. Remain there awake that night beside this sacred pot on top of the lid filled with barley, etc. Place a golden murti of Lord Sri Narayana. When Ekadasi dawns, take your morning bath and then decorate the water pot with fine sandalwood paste and garland. Then worship the pot again with first class incense, lamps, sandalwood paste, and flour dipped in sandalwood paste, and then devoutly, devotedly place many kinds of cooked food, pomegranate and coconut before the water pot. Then remain awake overnight. When the Dwadasi dawns, take the water pot to the bank of a holy river or even the or even to the source of a small pond. After worshipping it again properly, O King of Kings, offer it with all the aforementioned ingredients to a pure-hearted Brahmin, expert in the Vedic science. If you and your military commanders observe the Vijaya Ekadasi in this way, you will surely be victorious in every way. Lord Sri Ramchandra Bhagavan, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, did just as Beckett Albia Muni instructed, and thus he conquered all demonic forces. Similarly, anyone who observed the Vijaya Ekadasi in this way will always be victorious in this mortal world, and after leaving this world, she will reside forever in the anxiety-free realm of the kingdom of God, known as the Vaikuntha. O Narada, my son, from this history, you can understand why one should observe this Ekadasi fast properly, strictly following the rules and regulations. This fast is powerful enough to eradicate all one's sinful reaction, one the most abominable ones. Lord Sri Krishna concluded, O Yudhishthira, anyone who reads or hears this history will attain the same great merits as that which is earned by performing a horse sacrifice on day of Yule. And thus ended the narration of the glories of Falguna Krishna Ekadasi or Vijay Ekadasi from the Skanda Purana. This story have a
Hare Krishna. Thank you so
okay.
much, Mataji.
Hare
So
Krishna.
that's all. So the last is just a comments.
Okay. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much. So today is the Vijay Ekadashi. Ekadashi ki jai. Okay, that is from the events perspective. Thank you so much. So we shall quickly enter into our daily Srimad Bhagavatam. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, so we are in the third canto. It is the status quo. And there in the first chapter, the questions by Vidura unto Maitreya Rishi. So whenever Sukadeva Goswami, he was saying to Parikshit Maharaj, saying that, so Vidura, before the Kurukshetra battle, he has left all his family members, his home, and then he went on to the pilgrimage. And that so how opulent that his palace was, and Pandava's palace was, Pandavas and also Yudhishthira and this Duryodhana's. So in such a way, whenever Krishna comes to Hastinapura, even though while it was in the Duryodhana's ruling, at the time Krishna does not enter into the palace of Duryodhana. But whereas whenever the Pandavas are ruling or wherever they are, Krishna used to enter into their palace just like as his own. So that was he was mentioning, and also yeah, he was entering into the Vidura's home as well. So now, whenever he mentioned Sukadeva Goswami mentioned that particular statements about Vidura, at that time Parikshit asked the similar questions just exactly like the Saunikari sages. So Sukadeva yesterday he was mentioning, Evam Ved Pura Prusto Maitreyo Bhagavan Kila Chatravanam Pravistena Chaktva Swagruham Ruddhimat. So his home was Swagruham Ruddhimat. Vidura's home was opulent, but still he has left Chaktva Swagruham Ruddhimat. And then Yadvayam Mantra Krudvo Bhagavan Akileshwaraha Pauravendram Gruham Hitva Pravivesha Atmasat Kritam. The Lord, the Bhagavan Akileshwaraha, Krishna, Pravivesha Atmasat Kritam. He enters into the palace of Pandavas, Atmasat Kritam, just like as his own. And Pauravendra Gruham Hitva. So Duryodhana was the Pauravendra, though he was the king. Pauravendra Gruham Hitva. So without considering that house, he used to enter into the home of the Pandavas. So likewise, when he mentioned So at that time, Parikshit, he inquired from Maitreya Rishi. O great sage, O Sukadeva Goswami. So you are mentioning that Vidura has met Maitreya. So there might be some kind of conversations about the transcendental topics. Can you please explain those things to me? And where Maitreya Rishi and Vidura they have met, and likewise he was asking those details. So King Parikshit inquiring. The same conversations are conveying by Suta Goswami to the Savanakari sages. So we are in the Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd canto, chapter 1, verse number 3. कुत्रक्षुद् भगवता मैत्रेयेण ससङ्गमहं कदा वा सह संवाद एतद्वर्णय नः प्रभो कुत्रक्षतुः भगवता kutra is means where. So wherein Kshataha is the Vidura, with Vidura. So Parikshit is asking Sukadeva Goswami, Kutra Kshatuhu Bhagavata. Bhagavata is the Maitreyena sa Sangamaha. Maitreya Rishi, he was addressing as Bhagavata with his grace. Maitreya Rishi, Bhagavata, Maitreyena sa Sangamaha. Where did Vidura has met Maitreya Rishi? And then Kadava Saha Samvada. And when did it has happened? Kadava. And then when he has met Maitreya Rishi, Saha Samvada Etad. And whatever the discussion, conversations happened between Vidura and Maitreya Rishi, Saha Samvada, the discussions, Etad, all these things, Varnaya, Varnayahanaha Prabho. Can you please describe all this to me, O my dear Lord Sukadeva Goswami? Likewise, Parikshit is asking. कुत्रचित्तुः भगवता मैत्रेयेण स सङ्गमः कदा वा सह संवाद एतद्वर्णय नः प्रभो एतद्वर्णय नः प्रभो वर्णय नः प्रभो नः means unto us, unto me. Prabho, O Sukadeva Goswami, my Lord. Likewise, Parikshit is inquiring. So translation for this verse. The king asked Sukadeva Goswami, where and when did the meeting and discussion take place between Saint Vidura and His Grace Maitreya Muni? Kindly oblige, my lord, and describe this to us. And purport by Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Can I request Gaurangi Mataji to read the purport, please? Hare Krishna, Gaurangi Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, sorry.
Purport.
Purport Prabhuji?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah. Actually, as Saunaka Rishi inquired of Sutta Goswami, and Sutta Goswami replied. So Srila Sukadeva Goswami replied to King Parikshit inquiries. The king was very anxious to understand the meaningful discussion that took place between the two great souls. Hare Krishna.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you, Mataji. So here in this purport, Prabhupada is reflecting that Savanaka Rishi, he was also inquiring from Sutta Goswami, the same as that Parikshit. And then there Sutta Goswami replied, and also, so here Sukadeva Goswami is also replying to King Parikshit inquiries. It is just a similar reflection, the same message, but conversations happening between different people. So king was very anxious, so he is very inquisitive to understand the meaningful discussions that took place between the two great souls. Just like when Krishna and Arjuna, they meet the two great souls. One is the personality of Godhead and another one is the devotee. Likewise, when two great personalities come together, there should be a great conversations as well, transcendental conversations. That one is inquiring what is going to happen, what they are going to discuss. If some kind of business people are coming together, they speak only what is your home, what are you learn, what are you earning, how much money you have accumulated, how much properties you have saved, have you cleared off all your debts. Likewise, these are the conversations, and also ordinary people. Are you buying a home? And my home, where you have got any problems in your house? Electrical reports and gas reports and council tax, water tax. They speak all these things between the two people, like a ordinary families. And what are your problems? I have this you have got anything? Can you please tell me? Likewise, these are just ordinary things. But when the two people, the great personalities come together, they speak on the elevated topics, not on the temporary things. So here, Parikshit was very anxious to understand those meaningful conversations. It is a parama kautuhalam himi. So Vidura also, whenever Maitreya is saying, then Vidura also exhibits like Shraddhanaya Bhaktaya Bruhita Dharma Vistaram. Rushame Natrupiti. So he was mentioning that uh, I am not satiated to hear these conversations or the person at the appearance of the Lord and his pastimes. Param Kautu Halam Himi. I am very much interested, enthusiastic in hearing these topics. Likewise, he exhibits the anxiousness to understand. Then, when there is a desire to know, understand, then things will be manifested. Discussion will go properly. Otherwise, if you just keep hearing, then what happens? We will keep hearing it, but there are so many other things as well that we wanted to know, but they may not be coming out unless there is a discussion. Okay, so that is the small point only that Prabhupada is mentioning here. So, कुत्रचित्तुः भगवता मैत्रेयेणास सङ्गमः कदा वा सः संवाद एतद्वर्णयनः प्रभो एतद्वर्णयनः प्रभो. Likewise, Parikshit is inquiring. Okay, that is from Srimad Bhagavatam. We shall move to the Srila Prabhupada's daily letter. Okay, so today it is letter to Hansadatta, July 11th, 1970, Los Angeles. Okay, so can I request Dennis Rest? Is Dennis Rest Mataji available to read the letter?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji Dandat Pranam. Hare Krishna all devotees Dandat Pranam. I will try Prabhuji. Thank you.
Thank you, Mother.
My dear Hansaduta, please accept my blessing. I beg you to acknowledge receipt for your letter date 1st of July 1970s and noted the contents carefully. Regarding the printing of the French and German edition of BTG, Brahmananda has already made arrangement with Japan so far. So for the time being, you get the French and Germany edition printed in Japan. Yes, I have received one letter from Srimati Himavati, and I have reply also. So accident is the so accident is the accident. Do not be worried. Accident is the accident. Do not be a worry. Be careful in the future. There is a common proverbs in the Sanskrit that when the traveling one should avoid the accompaniment of woman pathe na pathe nari brajayate. So far her stay in the hospital in the concern, she has already written to me about this. It is good that you are carrying prasadam to the hospital. If you and the Tamil both are present at the opening of a few certain center, that will be a nice. You or and or you may follow your other's plan. But however you do it jointly by combined consultation. If you do it jointly, in this way you will get the strength to decide the right things. Another things is that before opening a branch, we must have able men also to conduct. Otherwise, how we can open the branches? I have not heard from Tamal since a long time. uh, where he is now. Hope this will meet you in good health. Your ever well wisher, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami. Neither I have heard anything how you have performed the Rath Yatra in London. ACBS DB. Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai. Thank you,
Hare Krishna.
Mataji. We take your points.
Yeah. Here Prabhupada was mentioning to Srimati this letter regards to Hansaduta. In this letter, Prabhupada was mentioning as a Vaishnava we have to take the prasadam, and one of the Mataji Srimati Himavati Mataji had an accident, so is in regard he was mentioning if something is happened, it's not our hand, but we have to get the cooperation. And as much as possible we do the, if we're doing anything, don't do alone, do with the communication with the group, and don't decide your own self, do the everything in the organizing. And yeah, I found it only that. Prabhuji, please add on something from you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Thank you,
Thank you.
Mataji. Okay, any other comments, dear devotees, you wanted to add?
Mataji explained nicely. But one point, the traveling should be something like that, Prabhu. So he said like a nari, pathe nari varshiyat. So the Prabhupada is mentioning, so don't accompany it with a woman. Is that right, Prabhu? I think that he is mentioning so that don't travel with a woman,
Yes, Mataji.
something. Yeah.
When we are traveling to the long
Mhm.
distance, so this is what one should avoid accompaniment of women.
Because of yeah.
Pathe
With sannyasi, what is it, Prabhu, right?
I think the kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, but here, this is Prabhupada is mentioning on the context that accident is accident. Do not be worried. Be careful
Uh-huh.
future.
Oh, it's like not like a accident or the like kind of when the woman traveling with them.
Yeah,
So
sometimes
something happened.
yeah, people will go in a car, and if there is woman, the man will be doing something to impress her instead of going out of the rules or driving.
Yes.
So maybe kind of thing. This is what I understand, but of course, it could be the context can be applied in many other ways. For example, if you are going to a very forest or somewhere else, then one has to avoid the women, children, maybe that kind of thing. So context can be applied, but this is the statement Prabhupada is mentioning. Traveling, when traveling, I don't know how big that traveling could be. If it is a pilgrimage and if it is going to the Vishnu temple, I think everyone can go there. Maybe it is context when to apply, but here Prabhupada is saying because of this accident. Any other comments? Mataji? Okay, and also Prabhupada is addressing that carrying prasadam to the hospital, that is good thing. And when we are opening temples, we need to have able men. Otherwise, it will be difficult to manage the temple. That is one thing. and in a cooperation thing, as Mataji mentioned. Okay, these are the few takeaway points from this cooperation, and then we should have ablement before opening the temple. And whenever traveling, one has to avoid the um, woman accompaniment. So these are the few points. Okay, so thank you so much, Mataji, for kindly explaining and sharing the reflections. And from the announcements point of view, so today evening we have got teachings of Lord Chaitanya at 8 p.m. That is one thing. And with regards to the fundraise, we have done all kinds of offerings, but except one is the Rajabhoga is still pending, and also and leftover money to be offered to the Veda base. So I'm just waiting on some kind of dependencies, so that when we are offering to the temple, we need to have some kind of representing our Sangha, so that though it is a small amount, but in the future it may help us. Sanchita Mataji has shared these views. That is good. And also I'm waiting for Sham Prabhuji as well to respond on this one to represent. So he has got good connections with the temple as well. Of course, all devotees here. Or can I request if any devotees is going frequently to the Soho temple? Can you please let me know if you can represent or meet the devotees there to offer the Rajbhoga Lakshmi contribution? Okay, so once that is done, then the rest of the fund can go to the Veda base. Maybe 100 pounds to the Veda base, 90 pounds to the Rajbhog. 190 pounds is still left. Okay, that is the update. And one more thing, that after we went to the Mahakumbh there, we got some kind of a little bit of water, Ganges water. Just I was trying to share with all the devotees, but I do not know how to send the courier to London to the devotees. So just I was requesting Meena Mataji to share at least one drop on the head of all our devotees, our Sangha devotees. So Mataji is happy to share. Mataji has got very tiny water, but still she is happy to share a drop on top of all our devotees if you are available. So when Mataji is available in the temple, so kindly take that advantage and meet Mataji and have at least a drop on top of your head. But the water is collected on the Vasant Panchami day, 3rd of February. It is auspicious. One is the Amrit Snan day. On that day, collected water. Okay, so but still these auspicious days are still there until Wednesday, 26th. So please kindly meet Mataji to take a drop on top of your heads. Okay, so just an update. Hare Krishna, Meena Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, so I'm going today like Ekadasi day, so anybody there, I'm happy to bring temple, whatever. Hare Krishna, you can hear me?
Yes. What time are you going, Mataji?
Oh, I go like about 4 o'clock aarti.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I also on Thursday also I'm there. But yeah, I'm doing this transfer service. So on Thursday also I'm in temple. And Friday evening like 9 o'clock.
Okay, thank you so much, Mataji. So should I drop a message in the WhatsApp group, Mataji?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah. Because somehow like the pot we have bought plastic that broken. So I still got some little bit water, but yeah.
Yeah, one drop is sufficient. So uh, to purify us as much
Mm,
as just invoking the mantras.
yeah. So yeah, I'm going today and also Thursday and also Friday. Yeah. So and if somebody wants to come on Sunday, so I'm happy to. go on that day as well. Like I usually go on Sunday as well.
Yeah, sure, Mataji. So if you just let me know the time slots, then I will put in that WhatsApp message that time slots and your availability location is in the temple.
Yeah, so like today I'm going like 4 o'clock aarti, so yeah, so 4 o'clock to 4:30 or 5 o'clock until. And then tomorrow, like on Thursday, I'm doing transfer service, so I'm available after like 5 o'clock after my transfer service. And then Friday, like I go to 9 o'clock, like helping there as well. So 8:30 or like something like that. Friday,
Yes.
9:30.
So today 4 to 4:30, Mataji.
Yeah, or 5 o'clock. Yeah.
Today is 4 to 5 and tomorrow is 5 to.
No, tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm not going. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Tomorrow
Okay,
I'm
sorry.
not
Yeah.
going. But Thursday I have my service there. Like so I go on Thursday. So because I'm in the temple, like in deity, what do you call it? Inside deity kitchen. So 5 o'clock I can available
Yeah.
after 5 o'clock.
And
And then
5 to
Friday I
until
go
what time, Mataji?
5 to 5:30 or something like that.
5 to
Or
5:30 on
quarter past
Thursday.
5 or something. 5 to 5:15.
Is that only 15 minutes to 30 minutes?
Yeah, because there is no point to stay. If there's devotees there, then I can, yeah. But on Saturday, on Friday, I can go 8:30 to 9:30, like that.
8:30 to 9:30. Okay, thank you so much, Mataji. So I'll put this time slots and
And
I'll.
if somebody did not make it on weekdays, I can happy to go on weekend as well, like Saturday or Sunday, like not Saturday, but Sunday, yeah.
Yeah, sure, Mataji.
So, afternoon or evening, whatever, the availability. On Sunday.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much, Mataji. Saturday, Sunday, weekends as well. So, but anyway, I'll put those information and I ask them to contact you if they are present in the temple.
Yeah, all right, okay.
Yeah, according to your availability. Okay, thank you so much, Mataji,
Okay, Hare Krishna.
for helping our devotees. Okay, so dear devotees, if you have got any other updates or you wanted to share anything else on Krishna consciousness, kindly.
Or also on Wednesday, somebody wants to come. I'm happy to go because that is Sivaratri, and if they want on that day, so I can go as well.
To the temple.
Yeah, but it's also that also after 4 o'clock.
Yeah, sure, Mataji.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, any other comments or updates? Okay, so if there are no further updates, then we shall conclude and continue with further japa. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां
पावनेभ्यो
पावनेभ्यो नमो नमः अनन्तकोटिवैष्णवस्य
Jai
Srila
Prabhupada
Prabhupada
ki
ki
jai.
Hare Krishna consciously, everyone.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Jai
Krishna.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasati Gaura.